members of the church. They've just begun, or just about to finish building the walls. Hopefully in a couple of weeks now, we'll be able to finish and put the roof on it, which will be very good, because this will be the first church really here in the Ifakara town that's of any size. Family. They will be finishing all this work down here, and I just pray God for them. Amen. The church, it's a good size, 45 feet long, about 24, 25 feet wide. And they're doing the work themselves, which I really appreciate, because it's been so difficult to try to help them to understand that they must build the walls before we're able to really step in. So it's really been a blessing working with this church. Zero in on the pastor a little bit. I don't know if you can see him or not. Mansasu? Yeah. That they're preparing, getting ready to fire in order to finish this church here in Milola. It's in the Ifakara town. It's actually just at the front edge of the town, and they're moving many of the offices and stuff out here because there's not a water problem out here like there are in the middle of town. I've been worshiping just while they were building this church, and the name of this church is Yerusalemu Kanisa Kibaptisti Ifakara, Milola. So, but this is where they've been worshiping, and now then, they just about have a new church, and we just praise God for them, along with the new missionaries here. So, I feel like that.
Okay, this is the Mindu Baptist Church right outside of Morogoro. This is the pastor and his wife, also with Charles Dixon. And you can see that they're recently completing construction on this church. They're doing a good job. They're working on the outside, and they'll be finished with the inside pretty soon too. So we ask that you would pray for the Mindu Baptist Church right outside of Morogoro, and that they would continue to serve the Lord here and reach many people for Christ in this area. The only church in this area, and so they have a big job to do as far as reaching out to all the people here near the big lake at Morogoro. Soccer field behind the church next to a Shuli Yamsingi. And so this is a great way to minister to these people here also, is to use soccer and other different sports.
A side view of the church. The church itself is 30 foot long and 22 foot wide. It's not as big as some churches, but here in the village we're just starting, so it's we feel like it's a good size, and the people are already very excited. They've already growing because of being the only church here. There's a school just behind where Dan was taping the football, soccer, and then there's a school. So they were meeting there for a while, but they've changed, and other churches are meeting there, but there's just not as many people wanting to meet in the schools these days, and so now then they're coming here to our church. Now here behind is where they were meeting for a while till we were able to construct the church, and they had a good little crowd even back here. So we're very proud of Emmanuel Muhanda, the pastor, and his wife as they work here. They're Sakuma, and they finished the seminary a little over a year ago. And so they're very excited about their work here in Morogoro, and we are too.
Squeeze in as much as you can. Squeeze in as much as you can. You're going to have to kneel or something. We're going to take it. But you're going to have to move in.
Scotty, get in.
Scotty. All right. Can everybody see the camera? If you can't see the camera,
Okay.
Where you can hardly see Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn, I can hardly see you.
Lynn's going to have to stand up a little, I think. And
Brad, can you scrunch down a little?
Are we having?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, all right, good, good. All right, is there a place for me by Lynn?
there's a place for Lynn by Lynn.
All right. All right, it'll be 10 seconds before it goes off. So be looking at the camera, maybe count 10 or something like that.
1, 2, 3.
There it went.
How did it go?
I didn't see that. Did it click?
Yeah.
I didn't see a camera click.
No, it wasn't in. Tell Sam to go there and push the button.
Yeah, why don't... You didn't advance. I heard it click.
No, you didn't.
You didn't advance number 2, though.
Hurry up, Timothy.
There it goes.
Joshua. Stop, look at the camera.
What?
Hurry, Timothy. Look at Juan John.
Steve Neal. Can't be seen very well on the lady side.
It hasn't done anything. Push it up on the side. There you go, there's one. Okay.
One chair on each side. Come on, you.
In the old days, it was really important.
Stop playing around.
It is trying.
Okay, we need some more seated instead of... Hold your shoulder. Okay, one row of adults standing in the chairs, another row seated in front. Seated. Bring another chair for each end. No, for only the right end. All right, we're going to have to bring another row of chairs.
Everybody.
Bring a row to the very back like we had before.
You, Tim.
Okay, let's fill in, folks. Kids did better than you. All right, let's go ahead and fill in. Fill in, move toward the middle. Scrunch toward the middle, turn toward the middle. Scrunch toward the middle, turn toward the middle. Darla, move on down. Move on down. Move on down. Okay, we'll see if you move in where Billy was. There you go. Good. Good. All right. All right. This hand looks unbalanced.